Welcome to this comprehensive guide on best practices for Aws Amplify Lambda functions. Aws Amplify is a development platform that helps you build, deploy, and manage scalable mobile and web applications. Lambda functions are a crucial part of this platform, allowing you to run server-side code without provisioning or managing servers. To get started, it is essential to understand the basics of AWS Lambda functions. These functions are small pieces of code that can be executed in response to events, such as changes to a database or API calls. When creating Lambda functions for AWS Amplify, it is crucial to keep them small, focused, and efficient. One key concept to keep in mind is the importance of handler functions. Handler functions are the entry points for your Lambda functions, and they should be designed to handle requests and return responses quickly. A well-designed handler function should be able to process requests and return responses within the allotted time limit, which is typically 300 seconds for AWS Lambda functions. Another critical aspect of Lambda functions is error handling. Errors can occur due to various reasons, such as invalid requests, database connectivity issues, or code exceptions. To handle errors effectively, you should implement try-catch blocks in your code and return meaningful error messages to the client. In terms of best practices, it is recommended to follow the single responsibility principle, which states that each Lambda function should have a single, well-defined responsibility. This approach helps to keep your code organized, maintainable, and scalable. Additionally, you should use environment variables to store sensitive data, such as database credentials or API keys, and avoid hardcoding them in your code. When it comes to security, it is essential to use IAM roles to control access to your Lambda functions. IAM roles provide a secure way to grant permissions to your Lambda functions, allowing them to access specific resources and services. You should also use encryption to protect sensitive data, both in transit and at rest. To optimize the performance of your Lambda functions, you should use caching mechanisms, such as Amazon Elasticache, to store frequently accessed data. This approach helps to reduce the latency and improve the overall performance of your application. Additionally, you should monitor your Lambda functions using Amazon CloudWatch, which provides detailed metrics and logs to help you identify performance bottlenecks. In conclusion, creating efficient and scalable Lambda functions for AWS Amplify requires careful planning, design, and implementation. By following best practices, such as keeping your code small and focused, implementing error handling, and using security measures, you can build robust and scalable serverless applications. Remember to use environment variables, IAM roles, and caching mechanisms to optimize the performance and security of your Lambda functions.